Hello and welcome to the top of the world. Welcome back to the channel. It's the next day. Remember I had this plan, window, door, sawmill frame. Window, door frame. I haven't done anything with the door yet. But anyway, I've trimmed them, given them a coat of paint. But while I was doing that early this morning, one of the reasons for rushing so hard with this is because I have a job to start on Monday. I've known about it for 10 months. So I wanted to get as far as I could do from this to drop on this job. It's a paying job. And then this morning the man decided he didn't have enough money for the job. 2 days before I'm due to start, cancelled. Right. Did I allow myself to get distracted? No, I didn't. I carried on pushing, got the window and got the door on. And then just as I was putting the last pieces of trim on the door, my Sarah came out. She says, do you want a hand putting the pontoons in? Yes, please. So that's why I didn't film it. Right, so if you want to know how the pontoons go in, I'll leave a link up here for what I did last year. We went down there and put the pontoons in. Well, that was it. I was distracted then, wasn't I? Because now I ain't got what I was going to do next week to do. So I thought I'd get the boat out from behind the shed. Every year I have this struggle. I've got to get the boat out with the forklift and it all swings around and it's all a bit precarious, and then I've got to try and rock it up and clean it and jet wash it, and well, I've got a crane, haven't I? I've got a crane. It took me, I don't know, 15 minutes to get the boat out, 20 minutes to jet wash the inside and the outside, load it up. Now I'm going to go plonk it in the river. And let me show you. There, perfect. I didn't have a boat trailer for this. I have now. And I never got a trailer. I've got a crane to lift it on and off with. So, I've never done this before. Seems to have gone quite well so far. I've had it up in the air, swinging around precariously, you know, like one of those accidents waiting to happen. Now we're going to go down the river, and we're going to reverse that trailer in the river, and we're going to use the crane, and we're going to crane it straight into the river. What could possibly go wrong? plans to go in that deep. Brakes, clutch. Brakes are not good. I very nearly lost control of that. That wasn't the plan at all. So the plan was to lift it in. When I got here on this hill with this incline into the river, I remembered that I hadn't done nothing about the brakes. So I couldn't get it to stay there. So I couldn't lift it in. So I thought the next best thing was to float it in. And I pumped the brakes up to the point I thought they were going to hold. And well, you saw the rest. Look how clean it is. Lovely. I don't know what was going on with there. Something called AF lock on the telephone. Now the last time we did this, right, the old telephone took a dive in the river, didn't it? Do you know, I was planning to sand down and revarnish these through the winter. Did I get to it? No, I didn't. Have we got the engine on? No, because I wasn't planning on putting the boat in today. But we are on the river and the pontoons are in the water. So you know what's going to happen now, don't you? We're going to have this issue with the sun in the wrong direction, but there's nothing I can do about that. We've got to row into the sun. So I think what I might do tomorrow is bleed the brakes on the tractor, because I'm sure that's what it is. I'm absolutely positive they got air in them. Anyway, it don't hold on the handbrake, and unless you're repeatedly pumping hard, it don't stop. And I'm sure there's at least one wheel, maybe two wheels, that are not braking. Anyway, so far it's had enough brake to do what I wanted it to do. Today, however, I think a little bit of poo came out then. I wasn't ready for that. We got the front wheels wet. There's no plans for that. Anyway. It's a beautiful day. It's a bit windier than it was yesterday when we did all that spraying. But I am on the river and the boat is in. And that was the plan. And the bugs are coming. Always happens when you warm it up. I'm not used to coming into the pontoons backwards. Tell you what, we might be coming in. It might be coming in a bit hot. Nice, look at that. There we go. Job's a good one. Pontoons. Lovely. We take these, that's how it went in the river last time, Simon. We take these straps off. lifting struts because we don't need these anymore. It's always nice at the beginning of the season when the boat is so clean. It don't take long before it all gets in a mess, I can assure you. There. We'll get all these straps off and get you off. Boat's at a funny angle. We get off this side. There we go. Jobs are good. And pontoons are in. Boats are on the pontoons. Or boat. Now I'm always the first. Right, I am. The old man that with these two boats, they're already in. Oh, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Andy came down earlier to give me a hand. So for the last few years I kind of struggled by myself. Today I had my Sarah and the old man here. Right. Anyway, I'm not going to carry all these on you. I don't know. We'll have a stroll off up now. Get the tractor. How easy was that? It would have been easy if the brakes worked. You know what I mean? Since the brakes didn't work, that wasn't so easy. So I think this is some kind of Japanese game. I'm not quite sure what the old man's doing here. Check this out. I don't know. It's got to be some kind of I don't anyway, if nothing else is interesting. Right. Anyway, there's the old man's boats, they're in. Jobs are good. Go find the tractor. I know I left it up there somewhere, that sun. Let's turn that around for a nice walk by the river. So that there, that's all railway lines put in the river. Right, they were going to build a sawmill here. That was for getting the logs out of the river, that was. Look at that. Lovely. We can hear a motorbike. Swedish. They're big into their American cars. They're petrol heads. Anyway, any cars. And motorbikes. Which is a shame really. Because I sold all of mine. Anyway. There we go. The scene of the crime. I'm surprised that's still there. I don't think the handbrake's holding very well. Or the brakes. Yeah, we better deal with that before there's an accident. They seem to work all right when you're on the level, but when I needed them, anyway, I'm sure some of you had a good laugh at that. A little bit of poo coming out like that. It's unnecessary. Put those in there and sort this crane out. I didn't do anything silly like leave it in gear, did I? Did that one-handed. Right, let's get out of here. Wow, that was all a bit unnecessary, really. Nice view though. There it is. Parked next to me pile of logs, which we've got to get to. We've got to get this lot skinned, turned into cants. Now, I'm not sure whether I want to do that where the sawmill is now, because now I've got next week free, or whether I want to move the sawmill and do it all in the new position over there. Do I do it there, or do I do it there? I think I'm 2 days away from having that installed into there, and really and truly it needs doing, so I might as well just carry on, mightn't I? And then once the sawmill's installed over there, I could take the roof off this and put it on over there. That's the idea, but I'm not taking the roof off this until the sawmill's over there. Got all that? Anyway, oh, I've left the lights on. Right. I think that was a lot more exciting than doing the job with the Land Cruiser like I normally do. But the Land Cruiser, that's, you know, it's laid up. There's no money to do anything with that, so I have to do the brakes on this. And let's turn the lights off. There we go. So I think there's, I don't even know where the brake cylinder is, if I'm really honest. We'll have to find that. But I know the system's got air in it because it pumps up. So whether the brake fluid level's been allowed to go down or whether there's a leak, but there's air in the system, so I think we need to bleed it all up. Anyway, tiny bit of excitement. Just my day's all gone to wonk. So we thought we'd put the boat in. And it's in. Pontoons are in. We're done. That's the end of the day now. My paint's drying on my new window and door over there. Looks very nice, I think you'll agree. Anyway, we'll call it a day. Thanks for all watching again. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.